So, a few days ago, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, announced a former governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, as his running mate for the 2023 elections. And reactions have been trailing his choice of Senator Shettima, given that by virtue of this emergence, the APC is presenting a Muslim ticket. But the APC presidential candidate believes the challenges facing Nigeria require placing competence in governance above religious sentiments. And Asiwaju Tinubu adds that his running mate is one that is competent and reliable, which are needed to tackle the challenges plaguing the country. Joining us now via Zoom from Kano is the National Coordinator of the Northern Professionals for Tinubu, Abdullahi Tanko Yakasai. Welcome to TVC Breakfast. Mr. Yakasai.
A very good morning to
good
you.
Morning. All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Mr. Yakasai, my first question to you is, how are the streets of the North receiving the announcement of Shettima as the running mate to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Thank you so much. People are just so happy because so people prior to this time have been looking forward to this because of his capacity, which His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu talked about. And so people are so excited. I mean, we have a competent and formidable force that will be the running mate of His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And we'll go into the elections with a formidable team that can secure the party victory at the general election.
Now, how do you contrast that with some of the babble we are hearing about Muslim ticket among some clerics in the South, especially? How is it playing in the North?
Well, you see, Mr. Tinubu said we should move beyond religious sentiment and look at competence, people that can move this country forward. And some people will not be happy, I mean, but we've had this before. In 1993, everybody knows MK Abiola and Babagana Kingibe ran on a Muslim ticket. And they won unanimously. They gave a landslide victory for their party at that time. So Muslim ticket is something now that will give us that opportunity to move ahead, go beyond religious sentiment when it comes to leadership, because we cannot be towing the line of religious sentiment just because, we leave behind competence, capacity, and all the qualities of leadership. So here in the North, people do not bother. As long as this person has the capacity and this is somebody that comes from, a very good background. He was a banker, In fact, he had his education in Southwest, where he had first degree and his master's in agricultural science, agricultural economics. So people are just so happy because, if you look at the northeastern part of the country, they've only had a president once, which was Tafawa Balewa. But if you look at the other regions, like the North Central, we've had three heads of government. We've had Yakubu Gowon, we have had Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida and General Abdulsalam Abubakar. And then the Northwest, we've had 5 heads of government. From Murtala, Sani Abacha, Alhaji Shehu Usman Shagari, and then you had President Umar Musa Adwa of late memories, and currently we have President Muhammadu Buhari. So this is going to unify the whole North more because people have seen that, okay, the North will have a shot at the vice president again after Atiku Abubakar has had that from 1999 to 2007. So it's going to unite the North more. We're not bothered about the religious aspect. We're more concerned about the capacity of distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima.
Well, Mr. Yakasai, I mean, it's interesting that you're mentioning that because there have been some reactions. It does appear that some governors are not also happy with this particular decision. In fact, my sources tell me that it does appear that the governors of the Northwest region, their argument is very simple. They say the Northwest region has, at 2019, produced over 20 million votes as compared to the Northeast region, which produced about a little over 11 million votes. In terms of electoral value, do you think that Mr. Shettima has that as compared to other candidates from the Northwest region?
Well, you see, in the North, well, Abacha has had during the, amendment of the Constitution during Abacha time produced the 60 of political rules. So it is interesting to note that the North sees itself as one, whether Northeast, Northwest, or North Central. We see ourselves as one. Anybody that tells you the governors are not happy, it's just a hearsay because you've not seen anywhere any governor come out to say he's not happy with this. It was Governor of Katsina State that accompanied His Excellency Asuaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Jaura. And this is a governor from Northwest. I was there, So this is to tell you that the Northwest are so happy that he has chosen somebody of that caliber that has a private sector background, that was a governor 2 times of Borno State, and now a serving senator. Nobody is worried. It's just, these people just making mischief out of it. If there could be anything like that,
are you authoritatively saying that we do not have any governors who probably this particular pick does not sit well with them? Is that what you're saying?
Definitely, there could be some governors that want to be picked. It's a personal ambition for some of them that want to be vice president. But as it is, since Ashwaju has chosen Kashim Shettima, it's only right for all of them to come rally around and see that APC continue at the center. So, yes, we could see 1 or 2 that have wanted to be picked as the running mate. But the whole North is now more united because there are grievances too from the Northeast because they've never had this shot in a long time. They only had it once. And just like I said, it was only Atiku Abubakar in the recent dispensation from 1999 that got to the climax of vice president. So, this is going to unite the North more because he's coming from Northeast, and now we have always seen ourselves as one, irrespective of the demography, whether...
Yes,